safe and awesome time wherever you're at. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Boys Dear Becky, #1. Uh, this first issue is called Dear Becky, Saturday. Now, if you've never read The Boys before, this is going to be a little spoilery for that series. I decided to do this because it's a little bit easier than going back and doing The Boys right before I do this, because this is a newer comic. I just wanted to go ahead and get it out there. I know there's plenty of reviews on it. I just wanted to give my take on it. But later on, I'll be doing at least the first couple issues of the original Boys by Garth Ennis. And this one is actually done by Garth Ennis as well. I think that, as I've heard some other reviewers say, yes, I watch other reviewers. I try to make sure that I don't accidentally poach off of them. But I think more than likely this was put out because of the success of the Amazon show. And if you have not watched The Boys on Amazon Prime, you need to do so. We got Sean watching it right now, getting ready for Season 2. Season 2 looks amazing. There's enough in it, though, that if you've never read the comic, it's close enough to the comic, but not so much that it's going to ruin anything in the comic for you. Like, they go different directions, and it's... But most of the time, I'm not a very big, that's too different from the comic. Sometimes I like stuff that's page per page, but this was done in just a way where it's still interesting to watch. It doesn't really ruin the comic too much for you. So, again, The Boys Season 1 on Amazon Prime. Watch it if you're into really screwed up and dark superhero stuff. But anyway, Dear Becky, here's where the spoiler begins. It takes place 12 years after the original Boys comic ends. And wee Huey has gone back to Scotland with Annie January, aka Starlight, to his parents' home in Scotland because he needs to sell it. Unfortunately, Huey's parents have died. So he's there to try to sell their house. So him and Annie are staying there right now. Well, the book opens up with him talking to his transgender friend Bobby. Now, Bobby's a big, hulking person. She used to be Bobby with a Y. Now she's Bobby with an I. But she's a funny character. I think she's hilarious. Anyway, they're talking about the current political state. Huey's talking about how he's not really into the whole woke thing and everybody being, offended by everything these days and things like that. And just having this long conversation with his friend, and they're in the local pub. They end up talking about the president, and they even manage to slip just a little bitty, not really joke. It's not a joke, but they slip in something about coronavirus in there. So apparently they did this book right after everything happened. When Huey gets done drinking with Bobby, he goes back to his parents' house, and there's a package for him. And he opens it up, and it ends up being Billy Butcher's wife's diary, where Butcher has written things in the diary after Becky died. Now, Becky is the person who turned Butcher's life around, made him a better person. So after she was killed by the super baby she had after she was raped, Butcher just wanted to kill all supes. So his problem was that he felt like, even though Becky was gone, she was still kind of there when she did all these bad things. So, in Butcher's own words, he says that he has to kill that part of her. He has to kill her so he can, enact his revenge on all the supers. So, we flash back right before that, Huey's reading this on the toilet. And he's reading what Butcher writes, and then all of a sudden there's a speech bubble that said, "I love me wife, Huey." And it looks like Butcher's right behind Huey on the toilet when he says this. Huey freaks out, falls off. He starts reading it, and it kind of flashes back to a story that you don't see in the actual Boys. but it's the boys in a bathroom, and they're like beating the crap out of this 9-year-old kid, and they pull this kid's tongue out and cut it off, and they kind of just go about their business. Well, they're talking about soups, and I'm like, well, what is, this kid, is he a soup? Well, the kid gets up and he's angry, of course, and he starts going the name, like he was trying to say Shazam. I thought that was interesting because they've never really had like a DC or Marvel character. They had character parodies and ripoffs, but they've never actually had like, here's Superman, but we don't really say his name or anything like that. So this kid being, with his tongue cut off, can't say the name. I thought that was kind of interesting. But like I said, this was a pretty good. It's a first issue. It's one of those things where I'm gonna need to read more to get into it. Like I said, it was really sad to hear that Huey's parents died, because when you're introduced to them in the comics, they just seem like really sweet people. I love the interaction with Huey and his friend Bobby, and I really thought the Shazam kid was kind of funny, like in a really messed up way, just because you have to read it because you can hear it in your head. The damn, it is just, for some reason to me, it just got me, and I chuckled when I read it. But anyway, that is the first issue called Saturday of Dear Becky from the Boys. Still written by Garth Ennis. It's illustrated by Russ Braun. The cover of some of these are done by the original artist, Derek Robertson, who I think he does great work. He does. It's a little like a cartoony, realistic look for me, if that makes any sense. But that is all I got for you today. Hopefully, you watch The Boys. Then that gets you interested to read the comics. And I will just tell you right now, if you know anything about Garth Ennis, his comics are not happy. They're very dark. They're very messed up. And you want to talk about just the biggest, just insane twist on superheroes. I mean, that's it. The Boys. That's all I got for you guys. Hope you're staying safe. Hope you have an awesome day. Thanks for checking out the video. Later, tots.